Hi guys, namaste. Welcome back to our channel. Today we will see something which is related to the chemistry. Today we will see about hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons and what is meant by hydrocarbons and how they are classified. So first, as we know, hydrogen is the first element in the periodic table. Hydrogen is the first element in the periodic table. Hydrogen is the first element in the periodic table. The atomic number of hydrogen is the 1 and it has the simple atomic structure having only one proton and one neutron. It's the atomic number 1 and it contains only one proton and one neutron, and its electronic configuration is 1s1. So now we will see the hydrocarbons. So hydrocarbons, the name itself shows that what is meant by hydrocarbons. Hydro means hydrogen and carbons mean carbon. Okay, so simplest organic compound which contain the element that is carbon and hydrogen. These two elements are involved. So hydrocarbons are classified into two groups. First one is the aliphatic and second one is the aromatic. First one is the aliphatic and second one is the aromatic. So what is meant by aliphatic? So aliphatic means it contains the open chain. And what is meant by aromatic? The aromatic compound having a benzene ring and a chemical structure that contains the sigma carbon atom cyclically bonded with the alternating double bond. So example of aromatic compound is the benzene. Then aliphatic hydrocarbons are divided into two groups. First group is the acyclic and second one is the alicyclic. So acyclic hydrocarbons is also known as open chain, and the alicyclic is also called as closed chain. So acyclic compound does not contain a ring. It does not contain a ring, and acyclic compound or the hydrocarbons is contains a closed chain. Or the alicyclic compound contains one or more carbon ring. It contains one or more carbon rings, but it does not contain aromatic character, but don't have a aromatic character. So acyclic is also called as an open chain. It does not contain a ring, and alicyclic is also known as a closed chain. And alicyclic compound contains one or the more carbon rings but don't have a aromatic character. Okay, Then acyclic hydrocarbons are again divided into two groups. First one is the saturated hydrocarbons, and second one is the unsaturated hydrocarbons. So what is meant by saturated hydrocarbons and what is meant by unsaturated hydrocarbons? So saturated hydrocarbons means in saturated hydrocarbons atoms are linked by a single bond. So atoms are linked by a single bond. Atoms are linked by a single bond in a saturated hydrocarbons. And for example, alkanes are saturated hydrocarbon. Then unsaturated hydrocarbons in which atoms are linked by double or the triple bond. Okay, so unsaturated hydrocarbon is again divided into hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon double bond. This is carbon-carbon double bond. And second one is the hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon triple bond. Okay, carbon-carbon triple bond. So unsaturated hydrocarbon in which hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon double bond. Example of this is alkenes. And carbon-carbons with triple bond is the alkynes. Okay, so first we will see about the saturated hydrocarbons, that is the alkanes. So first we will see alkanes. Okay, so alkanes are aliphatic saturated compounds. Alkanes are aliphatic saturated compounds. म्हणजेच aliphatic हे सॅच्युरेटेड कंपाउंड्स आहेत. Alkanes have open chain structure and the carbon atom are linked together by a single covalent bond. Alkanes are aliphatic saturated compound in which they have a open chain structure. Open chain structure. Open chain structure and the carbon atoms are linked together by a single covalent bond. Then in alkanes all four valencies of carbon are satisfied by the four atoms or the group of atom. We know that the valency of carbon is the 4 and this is satisfied in the alkanes. Alkanes are also called as the paraffins. So why it is called as paraffins? Because it does not undergo the chemical reaction easily, and the Latin word is the parum affins. So parum means, or the parium means little, and the affins means the reactivity or the affinity. So parium means little and affines means affinity or reactivity. So what we say, the alkanes are less reactive. Alkanes are less reactive. The general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. So in this formula, C is the carbon, H is the hydrogen. So if we take the N is equal to 1 and put the 1 in this formula, then what we will get? So CN1, H 2 into, what is the N? 1 plus 2. So C 2 1 is 2 plus 2, 4. So what we will get? CH4, and the CH4 is the methane. Okay. Then in alkanes, every carbon atom is the sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization, and so geometry is the tetrahedral geometry. So if we have a one lone pair, okay, so this is one lone pair, then this B, this will be B, this will be the B. This is the tetrahedral geometry. Okay. So next part is the classification of alkanes. So first, alkanes are classified in two main groups. First is the straight chain alkane. Straight chain alkanes, and the second one is the branched chain alkane. Okay, so what is the straight chain alkane? In straight chain alkanes, the alkanes in which each carbon atom is bonded to not more than two other carbon atom is known as straight chain alkanes, or it is also called as the normal alkanes. For example, N-hexane. So CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. This is the example of straight chain alkanes. In the straight chain alkanes, all carbon atoms form a continuous carbon chain without ring. Then next one is the branch chain alkanes. In branch chain alkanes, the alkanes in which at least one carbon atom is bonded to the more than two other carbon atom are known as the branch chain alkanes. So branch chain alkanes are again classified in two groups. First one is the isoalkane, and second one is the neoalkanes. So in isoalkanes, one methyl group, okay, one methyl group is attached to the second carbon atom of the normal chain of carbon atom. What is meant by isoalkane? The alkanes in which one methyl group is attached to the second carbon atom of the normal chain of carbon atoms are called as the isoalkanes. We will see the one example. Example is the isohexane. So how we will write this isohexane? This is the CH3, CH2, CH2, and this is CH3. But if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But example is the isohexane. We need one more carbon atom or the one more methyl group. So this is attached to the second carbon atom. This methyl group is attached to the second carbon atom, and so it is called as the isohexane. And this example we will also write in another way. We can write like this: CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. And if we start the numbering from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can also attach the CH3 group, that is a methyl group here. It is also isohexane. Next is the neoalkanes. So first, what is meant by neoalkanes? The alkanes in which two methyl groups are attached to the second carbon atom of the normal chain of carbon atom. So what is meant by neoalkanes? The alkanes in which two methyl groups are attached to the second carbon atom of the normal chain of the carbon atoms. So example of neoalkanes is the neohexane. So this is CH3, this is C, CH2, CH3. So here we can see that two methyl groups are attached to the second carbon atom. If we start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, then this is the second carbon atom and the carbon atom of the normal chain. Two methyl groups are attached to the second carbon atom. So here this is the first methyl group and this is the second methyl group, and this is neohexane. Okay, so this is the classification of alkanes.